All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Akinyemi Fapohunda, and this is about my journey from nursing school to industrial design school, the journey towards creativity and freedom. Uh, yes, I was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria. In 2007, my father moved the rest of my family to the United States to join him, as well as to get a better opportunity to pursue the American dream. It was then while I was in Nigeria, I remember drawing a cartoon of Mickey Mouse, which was the best drawing I've ever done in my life. And that was what sort of like fed my inspiration to pursuing drawing. In 2007, while I was in the United States, I arrived and was enrolled into a charter school in Williamsburg, which is where I was able to further develop my art and design knowledge. While taking AP classes, I was also very interested in concept art, and it was in high school that I discovered industrial design. Around the time I graduated from high school, I got accepted to college for nursing. After my first year of nursing program, I discovered that nursing wasn't for me. So I started trying to work with my advisor and my counselor to figure out what was the best alternative. I talked about doubling major in nursing while still pursuing art, and it was impossible. So I dropped out. I did a lot of research, and I found out that there were different careers out there that I didn't know about in high school. Being African, you have to do a lot of research in order for you to talk to your parents about certain decision. So while doing my art decisions, I found out about Joe Mitchell Foundation and the Ashkin program. Joe Mitchell Foundation was able to send me to a full paid tuition opportunity where I was able to further develop my portfolio for Parsons School of Design. After my time at Joe Mitchell Foundation, I attended the Ashkin program, which is where I was able to further develop and refine my art skills. I was able to do different forms of drawings. My presentation is not showing. I was able to refine my arts knowledge, and the Ashkin program really helped me with refining my drawing abilities and my sketching abilities. So I was able to go from the fundamentals to really doing my traditional sketches and so on. It's lagging. Just bear with me for a second there, please. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm sorry. The presentation is lagging here on my side.
No worries. Do you need us to pause?
I just need someone to click it forward for me, please.
Oh, it's moving forward.
Okay, so while at the Ashkin program, I took a bunch of different classes where I was able to also refine my painting abilities, and I did some watercolor paintings, I did some oil paintings, and as well as acrylic paintings. Okay. So at the Ashton program, I was able to refine my abilities as well as work on my interpersonal skills to prepare me for college. At the Ashton program, I also worked on sculptures and physical sculptures and experimenting with different materials. This really opened me up to different techniques of working and really prepared me for my industrial design education at Parsons. So while at the Ashkin program, I did a project on Agent Orange, and I was really looking into the GMO and how GMO affected people in the different cultures. I also worked on a project by taking apart computers and trying to sort of like look at computers and technology world as a form of pollution to our environment. So I created a tank and a warlike zone as one of my portfolio pieces. In this portfolio as well, I also created a watch, sort of like working on my industrial design knowledge and abilities before even getting to industrial design school. After applying and sending out my portfolios to different schools, I finally got accepted to Parsons. On the right hand side there, that's my father being a proud dad. Not my father, but like that's an example of what his face looked like. And I got a full scholarship to Parsons, and it was just the beginning of my journey. In 2018, I graduated from Parsons, and I was able to I was able to graduate with different projects from consumer electronics to furniture designs, as well as footwear design and jewelry design. Parsons really helped me keep an open mind as a designer and as a creative. Um, After graduation, I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the works that I did at Parsons because it was something I never thought I could do before. But I worked on a project in my sophomore year, Aura, which is a project that I'm going to be sharing in the next slide. It's just taking a few moments for it to kick in. So Aura is one of my favorite projects that I've worked on, and Aura is a biometric aromatherapy device, and it connects with your Apple Watch or your smartwatch device. And the idea is to help people alleviate stress and anxiety whenever they're stressed. Basically, Aura works in the sense that whenever you're stressed, instead of putting the oil by yourself, it reacts to your body's biometric sensor and it releases the oil by itself. This is a project that I'm really passionate about, and I wanted to share with you guys. I also worked on a project called was one of my senior thesis project, and the idea of this project was to help people alleviate their procrastination abilities. We live in a world where technology is really taking over our lives, and we get really distracted very easily. So this thesis project was the idea of eliminating time and numbers from a timer, and the idea was to help people focus on the activity in front of them. I worked on this project from the 3D aspect of it to the 3D printing as well as 3D manufacturing. And I was able to develop a successful product for my thesis project. So a lot of my project, I really want to focus on trying to make people's lives better and trying to make their life at ease in whatever ways possible, from stress to anxiety and so on. That's something I'm very passionate about. Is how how technology affects our anxiety and our daily lifestyle. In 2019, right after college, I got a job at a company called SFDS, a scenic fabrication company in Brooklyn, New York. Just give me 2 seconds here. A scenic fabrication company in Brooklyn, New York. This is where I was able to further develop my strength as a designer because I did projects that I never thought I would ever do before. I did projects that I never thought I would do before. So I worked on projects for big brands such as Pandora. I worked on projects such as big brands as Winky Lux for makeup brands and drinking alcoholic beverage companies. This company really helped foster my growth because a lot of the pieces that I was working on, I ended up seeing on other people's Instagram profiles, on other people's Instagram pages. And this was like where I discovered a new side of industrial design, experiential design. Really work on different projects, from creating rooms to creating experiences for people, as well as something that people can find very tangible for posting on their Instagram, as well as experiencing with their friends and family. So these are some of the rooms that I designed, and these are some of the Instagrammable moments that were also posted on other people's Instagram in the next few slides. So while I was working on these projects, I learned a lot from it in terms of like trying to create something that people actually found very tangible. I saw the happiness and the joy it brought to people's faces from the Instagram to actually meeting those people in person. So this company really helped me grow as a designer in terms of like my creating bigger projects and experiences, because some of these projects, while we were making them, it required us to actually close down some roads, and it was like a multi-million-dollar project. And as a Black designer, it was definitely very eye-opening for me, because I never thought some of the things that I would design were going to be out there, you know. But then again, while I was at this company, this was just the beginning. So it transitioned me to another job in Edison, New Jersey, which is where I started a job with Gem Accessories. Gem Accessories is a consumer electronics company in Edison, New Jersey. We work underneath different brands, and some of the brands that we currently work on right now are Monster, Energizer, Armorall, and some other in-house brands that we do have. While under the Monster brand, I was able to work on different lighting designs as well as different lighting panels for the in-house audience. I was able to design LED panels that were multicolor changing and connects to your smartphone. And this project was one of the projects that actually earned me some of the patents that I have right now. On this project, I think I earned about 8 patents or so for the company. And I'm really proud of this project because it really taught me a lot about manufacturing and different design ways of producing design products. So this is one of the renders and walk into Walmart right now, you'd see this product there. It just really shocked me because as a Black designer, once again, I never thought I would be able to get somewhere like this. So I'm very proud and I'm very fortunate to be designing products like these. And I'm very grateful for Gem Accessories and Monster, as well as Energizer, for giving me the opportunity to bring my ideas to life. To round all these all together, I want to leave you guys with a quote. Don't give up on your dreams, or your dreams are going to give up on you. Even though I had a lot of challenges from my parents, coming from an African background, I still ended up doing what I wanted to do. I got the full scholarship to Parsons, and I'm here today. So if you guys have any question, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram, and you can email me for any questions, and I would love to help anyone out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.